Last week, Mike Austin of Mitchell went to our Millionaire round and won $1 million. You could be next. This week's Hoosier Lotto drawing is worth $12 million, and tonight's Powerball drawing is for an estimated $8 million. From Indy TV in Indianapolis, it's time to play Hoosier Millionaire. Now here are your host and hostess, Mark Patrick and Barbara Howe.
Well, thanks, studio audience, and hello, Indiana. You know, Barbara, it was just 2 weeks ago that we were talking about the really long dry spell that we'd had here on Hoosier Millionaire, and what do you know? Now we've had 2 millionaires in a row.
Well, you know, they say when it rains, it pours. First, Debbie Brunk of Newcastle, and then Mike Austin of Mitchell became Hoosier Millionaires.
And we hope that we make it 3 in a row tonight. We're going to have to wait and see, but we do have 6 contestants all ready to give it their best shot. To introduce them to us, it's the world's biggest voice, Tony Lamont.
Thanks, Mark. Player number 1, Jim Spears of Indianapolis, is the father of 1 and works in the warehouse at True Value Hardware. In his free time, Jim enjoys playing volleyball and shooting pool. With his winnings, Jim would like to honeymoon in Hawaii. Unless, of course, he wins the ATA trip to Cancun. Jim purchased his Hoosier Millionaire automatic seat ticket from Ain't It Packaged Liquor on Rockville Road in Indianapolis. Player number 2, Omer Jocelyn of Portage, is the father of 2, grandfather of 2, and a team leader for U.S. Steel. In his free time, Omer likes to travel and bowl. If he wins big tonight, Omer would like to travel and share the rest with his family. Omer's Hoosier Millionaire automatic seat ticket was purchased at Ray's Lanes on Central Avenue in Lake Station. Player number 3, Greg Weaver of Elkhart, is the father of 2 and a parts coordinator for Manchester Tank and Equipment. In his free time, Greg enjoys fishing and playing the lottery. Greg was speechless when he scratched off his winning ticket. In fact, he wasn't able to share his good news with his family for over an hour. Greg purchased his Hoosier Millionaire automatic seat ticket from ABC Collectibles on West Hively Avenue in Elkhart. Player number 4, Dwight Justice of South Bend, works for the St. Joseph's County Highway Department, Ranger Division, and spends his free time with veterans and at his VFW post. Dwight's mother was scratching off some tickets for him and had him look at them before she threw them away. Lucky for him, because one of them was an automatic seat. Dwight's Hoosier Millionaire automatic seat ticket was purchased at Speedway number 5548 on Mishawaka Avenue in South Bend. Player number 5, Sue Cravens of Mooresville, is the mother of 3, grandmother of 8, and a building service specialist for the Airport Authority. Sue says the only tickets she buys are Hoosier Millionaire tickets, and that she knew she would be drawn eventually because she had 26 entry tickets. Sue's lucky Hoosier Millionaire entry ticket was purchased from MRO number 6228 on Indianapolis Road in Mooresville. And player number 6, Nancy Cooper of Michigan City, is the mother of 2 and a receiving clerk for Stevenson Seal. Nancy was out playing bingo when her name was drawn, and when her husband told her the great news, she didn't believe it. When he finally convinced her, she threw up her bingo bag into the air and screamed. Nancy's winning Hoosier Millionaire entry ticket was purchased from Next Door Food Store on North US 12 in Michigan City.
Thanks, Tony. It's time to play Hoosier Millionaire. Each of our contestants will have 3 number selections. They're worth $1,000 to $10,000. Now, our top 2 cash prize winners will advance to the playoff round, and the winner of that round then goes to our Millionaire board. There are 3 bonus prizes on the board that do not count toward your cash prize total, and 1 doubler square that doubles your next dollar selection. Jim, how's it going?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I couldn't help but...
I was describing my fiance.
Either he's an incurable romantic or a big brown noser.
Yeah, that's it. Right there.
Wow. When are you getting married, Jim?
You have to ask her. I'm a brown noser.
Yes. So far you've given all the right answers here. Let's see if you give it now. Which one do you want to start the game with?
Number 6.
All right. Is that because of your fiance?
No, it was me.
Oh, okay. 6 for Jim, and he starts off with $2,000. Good job. OJ. Now, isn't your name Omar?
Yes, sir.
But you'd prefer to be called OJ?
Yes.
Which number do you want to start with?
Start with number 8.
Okay, number 8 it is for OJ. And he has $3,000. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Mark.
What an incredible shirt, tie, and tie pin combination you have on.
Yes.
You've got the big bills there on the tie, and tell me about that tie pin. What is that?
That is a Replica of a propane cylinder.
Oh, it's just a replica.
Yes.
Great. Okay, which number do you want to start with?
I like 23, Mark.
Number 23 for Greg. And his first round pick is worth $3,000. There you go. Dwight, how's it going?
Real fine.
You sure?
Sure.
Which number do you want to start with?
Oh, I believe I'll start with number 3.
All right, number 3. And Dwight's first pick is $4,000. You guys are doing all right. Hi, Sue.
Hello.
You know, Sue, I normally don't pick out a favorite contestant. I try not to play favorites, but you are my favorite contestant here tonight because you brought me a strawberry pie from Gray's. Which number do you want to start with?
My sister's birthday, number 21.
All right, let's see if that doesn't do you some. You know, that's my birthday too. Let's see if that works. Number 21 for Sue is worth $2,000. Good job. Hi, Nancy.
Hello?
You all set?
Yes.
All right, your number's still up there?
Yes.
What is it?
26.
Well, let's see how much good it does Nancy as we finish up round number 1. And our Michigan City contestant has $3,000. Tony, these contestants all did really well in that first round. Why don't you recap everything for us?
Thanks, Mark. Nancy, Greg, and Omar tied with $3,000, and Dwight Justice of South Bend is in the lead with $4,000.
All right, just a little later, we'll tell you about our new scratch-off games from the Hoosier Lottery. We've got rounds 2 and 3 on the way when we come back, so stay with us.
Welcome back to Hoosier Millionaire. For the week ending February 15th, over 1.5 million Hoosier Lottery players won prizes totaling more than $5.4 million. The Hoosier Lottery, creating thousands of winners every day. Will you be next?
We are ready for rounds 2 and 3 of our game, where we start with a contestant with the lowest dollar amount and continue from there. Jim Spears, Indianapolis, $2,000. You mentioned your lovely fiance in the audience.
Oh, yeah.
And you're hoping to win enough here to go to Hawaii on your honeymoon.
Yes,
but you don't
sir.
have a date set. Jim,
No.
I think it's time to get down to brass tacks and set a date.
All right.
All right, which number do you want, Jim?
17.
17 it is. And Jim's second rounder is worth $2,000. Good job. Now, Sue, you've gotten $2,000 so far. We mentioned that you're from Mooresville.
Yes.
Oh, you've got some strawberry pie still. Right. No. Now, I want to share by this picture because this is a really nice-looking family here. Usually people bring these in a frame, Sue, but I can see by the odd shape you couldn't find a frame that way. Good job.
Couldn't afford it.
Well, you can now because you won $2,000 so far. And you want to say hi to your sister, don't you?
Yes, I'd like to say hi to my sister Dottie and happy birthday to her.
Oh, that's great. All right. Well, give us your second rounder here.
Number 5.
Okay. Why'd you take 5, Sue?
Well, because I got the number 5 seat here, and it's my son-in-law's race car driver.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what happens. $2,000 again. All right. OJ, you got $3,000 so far. Like to travel?
Yes, sir.
Where?
All from Florida to Canada,
That's kind of up and down, isn't it?
all over.
All right, which number do you want?
I'd like to have number 10, Mark.
Number 10 for OJ. $4,000. Greg, you doing okay?
Yes.
You work for the St. Joe's Highway Department?
No.
Exactly. Well, where do you work?
Manchester Tank and Equipment.
Thing's not leaking, is it, Greg?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, which number you want for round 2?
I'd like number 28.
All right, number 28. $3,000. All right. Nancy, you got $3,000 in that first round, and you'd like a new car?
Yes.
Is $3,000 going to do it?
No.
Now, which number do you like for round 2?
19.
All right, 19 it is. And Nancy puts up another $1,000. All right. Dwight, you know why I was kidding Greg about working for the St. Joe Highway Department, don't you?
Not really.
That's because that's where you work, isn't it?
Yeah, Granger East.
So you realize what that was then? That was the host screwing up.
I'll give you one.
You will?
Sure.
Good, because you've won 4 so far, so that leaves you with 3.
That'll work.
Where do you want to go for round 2?
Oh, I think I'll try number 15.
Okay. 15 it is for Dwight, who's from South Bend. And he's got $8,000. There we go. Now, before we get to round 3, here's Tony to tell you all about the great new scratch-off games from the Hoosier Lottery.
Thanks, Mark. Beginning Monday, the Hoosier Lottery will introduce 3 new scratch-off games: Deuces Are Wild, Taekwondo, and The Big Dance. Here's how to play. In Deuces Are Wild, there are 3 separate games. If you match 3 of 5 cards in any of your hands, you win the prize amount shown for that game. If you match 2 of the 5 cards plus a deuce is revealed, you win double the amount, up to $3,000. There are 3 separate games in Taekwondo. If your points are higher than their points in any of the 3 games, you win the prize amount shown for that game, up to $3,000. And there are 4 separate games in the Big Dance. If your score is greater than their score in any of the 4 games, you win the prize amount for that game, up to $4,000. And finally, if you love 50-50 games, then you're going to love 50-50 Draw from the Hoosier Lottery. Beginning March 3rd, a limited number of tickets will go on sale for the first 50-50 Draw. Tickets will only be available for 4 weeks, but when they're gone, they're gone. Each ticket will have 4 numbers for the big drawing that will be televised in April here on Hoosier Millionaire. The winning prize will be 1/2 of the total net sales, up to $2 million. The overall odds of becoming an instant millionaire from a Hoosier Lottery drawing have never been better. We'll have more information about 50-50 Draw next week here on Hoosier Millionaire. Now let's get back to our game. After 2 rounds, Greg has $6,000, Homer has $7,000, and Dwight is in the lead with $12,000.
All right, you guys are all playing extremely well here. Very close game. And Jim, you're certainly not out of it yet. Which one do you want to go with here in round 3? Big money or the trip?
Big money, 14.
All right, he's open for the big money. And our soon-to-be newlywed has $1,000. All right. Jim, that won't be enough to go on, but you won $5,000. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, Sue.
Hello.
Which number you want for round 3?
Number 11.
All right, number 11 for Sue. Oh, $1,000. Doggone it. Well, Sue, not a bad night. $5,000. Thanks very much for being here. All right, Nancy, you got a pick here that could put you right up there if you get the right one. What do you like?
1.
I think you came up with that idea on your own, didn't you, Nancy? $1,000. All right, 1 is what it was. $5,000, Nancy. Good luck to you. Greg, you've got $6,000 so far. Which number do you want for round 3?
Give me number 16, Mark.
16 it is. All right, Greg. Right in the thick of it. Let's see what his third rounder gives him. $10,000. There you go. How about that? All right, OJ, you got $7,000. Which one?
Big one over, big one. I have number 27, Mark.
All right, 27. And OJ's got $2,000. That's not going to do it, but you had a great night. $9,000. Congratulations to you.
Keep going, guys.
Dwight, aren't you Mr. Congeniality? You've just been shaking everybody's hand here and cheering for everybody else all along the way. I notice people in front always do that. But all of a sudden you're behind because of that big pick Greg made. So get caught back up here. Which one do you like?
Yeah, not a problem. Let's go with 13.
Mr. Confidence Dwight. Before we go to the playoff round, he's got a third round pick of $9,000. How about that? No wonder he felt good about it. Now, before we head to the playoff round with Dwight and Greg, it's Cal Hensley, everybody. He's going to tell us where those bonus prizes we're hiding today. Hello, Cal. Where are those things?
4,
24, 25.
4, 24, and 25. It's been a long, long time since all three prizes haven't come off. There's the RCA system behind 4. Number 24 had the ATA trip to Cancun that Jim wanted so desperately. And behind 25, we had the instant pick tickets. Cal, great to see you.
Back to work, Bart.
All righty, here we go. Greg, you have $16,000. You need a pick here of at least $6,000 to pass Dwight. If you don't get it, he'll go on to our millionaire round. So which one do you like?
Give me number 20.
All right, number 20 it is for Greg. And he's got $6,000. How about that? Exactly what you needed. $22,000. Dwight, $1,000, and you tie Greg, and we'll go to overtime. $2,000 or more, you're going for the million. Which one?
Number 9.
All right, number 9. Dwight has $1,000. We're tied up. $22,000. Greg, it's pretty easy now. Whoever gets the larger choice here in overtime will go to the millionaire round. You've won an amazing $22,000 so far, and your overtime playoff pick is?
Give me 22.
22. Greg's got $1,000. All right. Dwight, 1,000 you tie, 2,000 or more you go for the million.
Yeah. Number 7.
Number 7, will he get more than 1,000? He has $1,000. Wow, double overtime. Greg, where are you going?
Number 2.
All right, number 2. Whoever gets the highest number here in double OT wins it. Greg's got the doubler. Wow, what a time to pull that thing off. All right, Greg, whatever you pull off the board will double in dollar amount. What is it?
30.
Number 30. Whatever it is times 2 is what he puts on the board. $5,000 times 2, $10,000. And Dwight, that's really bad news because the $10,000 has already been taken off the board. But by the rules, you get another pick here, even though you really can't catch Greg. Which one do you like? Just pile on some cash.
Go with 12 then.
All right, what a night. What a night. Number 12 for Dwight gives him $2,000. $25,000 does not get you to the millionaire round. Amazing night, though, Dwight. Congratulations. It was fun having you here. And Gregory has done it. When we come back, we'll see if he goes home with $1 million.
It's time to find out if Greg Weaver of Elkhart is going to become our next Hoosier Millionaire.
All right, Greg, here you go. You know, normally this $100,000 seems like a lot, but after you won $33,000 of the first round, it doesn't seem like so much. $100,000, and it's all yours to take home with you to Elkhart right now if you'd like, or you can decide to give us this back and take your chances at our millionaire board where we have the stopper and $3 amounts, $200,000, and $1 million. Now, you've got up to 3 chances to find that $1 million amount on our board to become the next Hoosier Millionaire, but remember, the game does end whenever you reveal that stopper symbol. But if you pick the right number, you could win $1 million on your first selection. So here's your first decision. If you want to stop right now and take the $100,000, hit the red stop button. If you want to go for the million, hit the green go button. All right. Greg, I'm kind of surprised because you don't look like the gambling kind of guy. You don't look like the guy that just puts it all on the line and goes out there. But you do have the greatest tie pin in the history of the show. Let's see if it's an omen. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Greg, for $1 million, which number do you want?
3.
All right, he's going to go with number 3. $1 million! You got it! You got it! Well, in just a few minutes, we're going to tell you who will be on our show March 8th, and we're going to get Greg a big old check, so stay with us. Welcome back to Hoosier Millionaire, and Greg, congratulations to you. Here's your check for $1,033,000. You going to buy some new tie pins?
No, I'm going to probably make some more.
Yeah, oh, good. Good. And I think everybody on the show will wear them from here out after you. We need 6 March 8th. Who are they?
Joining us on Hoosier Millionaire on Lois Berg, Evansville, Sherry Schmidt, New Albany, and Robert Tegart, Greenwood. And our other contestants are Charles Hassel, Brookston, and Edie Grulau, Rochester.
Thank you, Tony. Now, due to the IHSAA Girls Basketball Championship next Saturday, many of you will see Hoosier Millionaire at a special time. If you're watching Indy TV in Indianapolis, you'll see Hoosier Millionaire at 7 p.m. If you're watching WLFI in West Lafayette, you'll see our show at 11:35. Everyone else, you'll see Hoosier Millionaire at its regular time. And a reminder, you still have time to buy tickets for tonight's $12 million Hoosier Lotto drawing and the $8 million Powerball drawing. And congratulations to our Hoosier Lottery Retailer of the Week. It's Lucky Star Mart on 25th Street in Columbus. Have a safe and happy week. Good night.
Barbara's Wardrobe furnished by Cachet. Mark's Clothing by Arnold's Men's Store. Limousine service provided by Indy Connection Limousine. Hoosier Millionaire contestants are guests of the Omni Severn Hotel. Indy's #1 choice for the grand style of tradition.